Good evening, everyone. How is everyone doing this evening? Give everybody a few minutes to pop on while I just finish getting myself organized here. All right. I see some people starting to pop on. Good evening. Hello. Great, awesome. Hey, just gonna give another couple minutes, guys. Oh, thank you very much. All right. All right, I see quite a few starting to pop on now, so hope everybody had an awesome week. Hi. Hope everyone had an awesome week and everyone's staying safe. Tonight I'm going to make for you a couple of our brand new products from our new catalog that just launched earlier this week. So I'm so excited to make them for you. I have tasted them both. This will be the second time I've made these products, as I did get an early taste test because I am a leader with Epicure. So with that being said, I'll introduce myself. My name is Jessica Copeland, for those of you who don't know me, and I am a leader and independent consultant with Epicure. What's Epicure? Epicure is, in short, a high quality spice, meal solution, and cookware company. It's Canadian, nearly 24 years old, and did just launch to the US in August of 2019. So for those of you in the US, you may have never heard of Epicure before. It's a ground floor opportunity, and for those consultants that are in the US, they're rising to the top of the top 1% of the company already. So it's very, very exciting. This is the good food, real fast movement. And Epicure is all about getting healthy meals on the table for you and your family quickly, 20 minutes or less. All right. The products are all gluten-free, if you didn't already catch that from my posts. All gluten-free. It's a sugar and sodium conscious company. Everything is made in a tree nut facility, tree nut free facility, so there are no peanuts. The only exception to any nuts in our facility is a coconut, and it is in one of our products, our Cocoa Crunch Topper. So if you have any dietary restrictions that you're concerned about, please reach out to me, and I would be very, very happy to go through some of your options and make sure that you're picking the appropriate products. So without further ado, as I mentioned, I'm going to make our brand new enchilada, and I'm also going to be making our luscious lemon curd into some delicious tarts. And I'm going to show you how stinking easy these recipes are, because I am all about that. What I find the biggest mealtime dilemma that people have is they don't have enough time and they're bored. They're bored with their recipes. They want to try new things, but they don't want these recipes that are going to take 2 hours to make. So these are, if you're not familiar with Epicure's products, they come in two different ways. They come in what we call our meal solutions, which are just like this. Okay, in the US, there are 3 for $9.75, and in Canada, $10.75. You can also get them in various collections, so you don't have to get 3 of each. They also come in our jars, such as our vegetable broth, chipotle aioli, and guacamole. So our dips, broths, and our condiments. So there's a huge variety of products, low sugar and low sodium. if you take a look through the catalog, there's some indicators that you can pick out. Non-GMO, 80 to 85% of our products are actually vegan. So yeah, if you guys have further questions, let me know, pop them in the chat box, reach out to me by direct message. And just remember, any purchases that you make this evening will directly go toward helping your host earn some fantastic rewards for her to stock her pantry. And if you would like to host your own cooking class, just like we did this week and tonight, you'll get $20 extra credit toward your qualified party. So just let me know. Again, put a comment in the box or send me a message and let's get your cooking class date booked. All right, so tonight I'm going to start out with our enchiladas, and guys, this is so easy and so delicious. I have been thinking about it all day because I've made it once and I was so excited to make it again. I'm just gonna grab my Epicure cutting board. It's got nice grippies on the bottom, so it sticks to my counter real nice. That's why I like it. So for our enchiladas, on our meal solutions, on the back of the package always has what ingredients you need from your pantry, as well as the simple instructions on how to make it. This makes meal planning really easy because if you pick a few of these out of your pantry, if you have various ones available, you just have to read the back. You know what you need for groceries for the week, and away you go. So to make the enchiladas, we're going to take our 4-cup prep bowl. We're going to put the mix here with 3 tablespoons of tomato paste and 1.5 cups of water. And actually, I didn't take my tomato paste out, so I'm going to have to grab that. So there's our mix. Smells delicious. 1.5 cups of water. And hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm just going to use my new mini whisk to give that a stir. Okay. Tomato paste. Any idea where that landed? Is it? On the right by the Parmesan. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Forgot to take my tomato paste out. Tomato paste usually comes in those like little cans at the grocery store, but I actually found it in a big tube, and because I use it so often, I really like the idea of that. So there's 1, 2, and we'll get 3 out of there for sure. You guys have questions, pop them in the box. I can kind of see my phone there, so I'll do my best to answer them as I go along. That's my tomato paste. So I actually used my 4-in-1 spice spoon. So it has a tablespoon, a teaspoon, half a teaspoon, and 1/4 teaspoon. So it saves 4 different spoons in your drawer. So we just got our 3 tablespoons of tomato paste, our 1/2 cup of water, and the mix. So all we're gonna do here, this makes a really lovely enchilada sauce. It's nice and thick, and it smells delicious. We're just gonna pop that in the microwave on high for 2 minutes. After a minute, I'll give it another stir. So just rinse off my whisk. All right. We're gonna need the juice of half a lime. So I'll use my Epicure prep knife. And I'm also going to use my favorite citrus press ever from Epicure, of course. It's our 2-in-1 citrus press. It does lemons, it does limes, and it gets every last bit of juice out of that fruit. So if you don't have a good citrus press, I suggest grabbing this one for about 20 bucks. you will use it for years to come. All right, we have quite a few people on right now. All right, so that's been in there for 1 minute. What I'm gonna do is just give it another stir. I actually don't even think it's going to need the full 2 minutes, so I'll put it in for another 30 seconds. Maybe add a bit more water. My microwave is kind of a beast, so it's fairly new, but it's very, very strong. All right, I'll put that in for another 30 seconds, say. And while we're waiting, I'll just open, you're gonna need 2 cans of black beans if you're wanting them ready to go from your pantry. Of course, you can make your own beans, no problem. But to make things quick and simple, I am gonna use canned, which is totally fine. Got my shirt dirty already. I do not claim to be the cleanest or the best cook in the world, but there we go is our enchilada sauce. You can hear that. So that's ready to go. It's piping hot. It's smelling delicious. Can you smell that over there, babe?
Yep, smells good.
All right, so you can use coconut oil for this if you want. I personally don't love coconut oil, so I'm just going to use my regular avocado. Throw that in there. 1 tablespoon and the juice of half a lime. So you can see how much juice comes out of that. That's just a half a lime. And when I take that out, you may or may not be able to see. I'll come up real close. There you go. Squeezes the dickens out of that lime. Like, there's nothing left in there. So that's why I love my citrus press. So there we go. That is good. I'll give that enchilada sauce a final whisk because it is ready to go. All right, so what are we gonna do with that? We'll set that aside for just a moment. We're gonna take our 2 cans of beans and we're going to get the liquid out and give them a quick rinse. So I'm gonna use my collapsible strainer. That's real nice because it collapses, doesn't take a whole ton of space in your cupboard. So I'm just gonna give those a very quick rinse here. And down. And then you're gonna see the real magic of how quick this comes together. Rinsing off those beans, getting that bit of liquid out. Does a great job. Okay, so we're gonna get started with our steamer. So I posted about this a couple times earlier in the week. This is our multi-purpose steamer. This is the one piece of cookware that you should grab to get yourself started with Epicure. It is a magical tool. You can cook anything in it from meat, fish, rice, pasta, quinoa, vegetables, you name it, you can cook it in this thing. So it actually has a, I think it's in this one, I have 2. So when you get it, this is how it comes. It's wrapped up, it has a nice box and everything, but it has a rack. So in here, you could use it if you wanted to cook 2 different things, rice on the bottom, chicken on the top, whatever. I'm not going to use the rack for this, I don't need it, but I just wanted to show you what that looks like, okay? So there's nothing in this, no oil or anything. We're just gonna grab the beans, pour them in our multi-purpose steamer there, and I use my saute spoon for this. And that's part of our cookware collection. They're all our cooking utensil collection. They're all steel core, they're covered in silicone, they're dishwasher safe. They're very, very nice. If you host a cooking class, you can actually get the whole set for half price or free. So I would say our multi-purpose steamer is the #1 product that hosts use to get half price. All right, so we have our beans here. We're going to put half a cup of our enchilada sauce, and then we're going to toss this in the microwave for 2 minutes. So I'm just gonna take some of that sauce. I'm not actually gonna measure a half a cup, but I'm just gonna put it in there with my black beans, give it a mix, and I'll come up. Maybe you can probably see from there, but I've just mixed in a bit of that sauce into my multi-purpose steamer there with the beans. Everybody can see that? There we go. Yes, well, I do a lot of cooking in my, I do a lot of cooking in my kitchen, so it's taken me a bit, but everything is kind of where I need it for sure. All right, so we'll put that lid on. We'll pop it in the microwave for 2 minutes. That's it. This is a meal you can get on the table very, very quickly. It's obviously going to take me an extra few minutes to do it because I'm explaining it to you. But this is the perfect meal. I don't know about maybe how many wives or spouses of shift workers are on here, but this is a meal that I can see myself making for myself and the kids when my husband's on shift, because it really is something I can get on the table in realistically 10 minutes. And the first time we made it, the kids loved it. They devoured it. I have a 3 and a 5-year-old. So I'm gonna keep this one in my back pocket for shift nights for sure. All right, well that is cooking. What I'm gonna do, I was actually probably gonna do the, gonna get the dessert going, but this is just actually not gonna take as long as I really thought it would. So I'll just show you the dessert afterwards. All right, microwave on high, so yeah. So this is so stinking easy, it's unbelievable. This is the first time I'm actually demoing this product, so there's our enchiladas, front and center. Okay, so how are we gonna get these guys together? Well, I'll show you what we're gonna do here. If I put that there, you might not be able to see. So, put that there. What I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna use the other steamer tonight. What you could do once those beans come out is just scrape them into a bowl and then just reuse the same steamer, of course. That's what I did last time, but I thought for ease of, there we go, half cup, yeah. So for ease of just showing you guys, I'm gonna put more water. I want that kind of liquidy. Do I have? Yeah, there we go. There. That a little more saucy. That'll be really nice. I think my microwave kind of nuked my sauce more than I thought it would, so sometimes it does that. All right, so those beans are ready. So I'm just gonna pop those out of the microwave. Nice and cooked, so you can see that. Great, so that was just 2 minutes with a little bit of the sauce. All right, so all we're gonna do now is we're going to assemble our enchiladas. So it'll make 4 large enchiladas, and all you're gonna do, this is so easy. Now you could make on the side, for instance, if you get our good Mexican kit, you're gonna get our enchiladas, you're gonna get the steamer, you're gonna get the citrus press. You can also get our guacamole, which is out of this world delicious, and that would be such a great addition to this. There we go. So I'm just filling, hopefully you guys can see there. Can you guys see? I'll get this out of your way. Everybody can see okay? Here we go. Does the steamer not get very hot after my... Yes, so the steamer does get hot. There are these little tabs, of course, on the side when you're holding it. I find I can handle it if it's under 5 minutes in my microwave, and like I said, it's very hot. But if it's more than 5 minutes, yeah, no, you kind of have to leave it a second or use mitts, of course, to get it out. So all I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna take a bit of this sauce because I'm not using the same steamer as the beans are in. I'm just gonna take some of this sauce and put it on the bottom of the steamer that I'm gonna use to cook my enchiladas. Okay, so I have some beans. I'm gonna take a little cheese and I'm just gonna roll it up. And I am no mucho burrito barista here, or whatever you wanna call it, but I do my best. So we're just gonna set those in the steamer and then I'll show you what that looks like. So I'll get the rest of those assembled. Like I said, you can make 4. Now, if you wanted, you could also mash up the beans. Like if you wanted more of if you didn't want the beans totally whole like this, you could also add meat if you wanted meat. But I just like to keep this meatless. It's perfect for Meatless Mondays for sure. I'm gonna pop that in there, and we've got 2 more. There we go. This is gonna make a perfect 4. I tried making them with the little tortillas last time, and it worked. It was great for the kids. It was just a little awkward getting it in and out of the steamer. You couldn't put a whole lot of stuff in it, that's for sure. But the kids loved it. So there we go. There's number 3, and then we're gonna sneak number 4 in there. Oh, I can't wait for you guys to see this. Ugh. And I can't wait to eat it. I've been dreaming about enchiladas all day. There we go. Put a little more cheese in this guy. There we go. And we're gonna wrap this one up. So like I said, you can put some veggies in there. If you wanted to chop up some peppers, maybe, and throw it in that mix when you were cooking it, you could totally do that. You could throw some meat in if you wanted. You could absolutely do that as well. All right, what does this look like now? Fits perfectly 4 enchiladas. There you go. What do you think? Looking good so far. Now comes the magic. I'm gonna put that sauce all over the top. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna scrape that bowl with my saute spoon. Give my whisk and rinse as well. I'll use that for my dessert. I have a second one on the way, but man, oh man, I love this little thing. It's like, I don't know, $6-7. It's awesome. It fits in these 1-cup pretzels so well. All right, I'm gonna take the rest of my cheese and I'm just gonna top that on there. Oh my goodness. You could also use our ooey gooey queso on top of that. Make some guacamole for the side, some salsa, put some shredded, once it's all made, you could put some shredded lettuce, some tomatoes, sour cream. I'll show you what this is gonna look like. Here we go, ladies. How does that look? How does that look? Oh my goodness. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're just gonna put the lid on there. We're gonna pop it in the microwave for 6 to 8 minutes. My microwave is gonna be 6, so I'll put that in now, and then we'll get started on our dessert. Yes, loving the hearts. There we go. All right, well that's cooking. We're gonna get our dessert started. So tonight we're gonna make that luscious lemon curd. All the recipes do have a microwave option. You do not have to cook everything in the microwave, no. We also sell a wok. We sell sheet pans, which are absolutely fantastic. These are our sheet pans, okay? And then these are our sheet pan liners. They come in the full size. Actually, if you're talking to a real baker, this is actually a half size. And they also come in a quarter size, which I will show you. But why I love these liners, you will never have to scrub another pan. These are the liners, like I said, they come this size and then they come in like, they call it a quarter size. They have these edges on them. So whatever you're cooking on there, it's not gonna leak off onto your pan. You're not gonna have to scrub it. So yes, great question. Woks, pans. We have amazing multi-purpose pots as well. So just take a look there, but no, you do not have to cook everything in the microwave. It is just one of those extra tools to get things on the table quickly for you. All right, and man, oh man, when I saw this lemon curd was coming out, I was so excited to try it. And guys, it's so delicious. So for those of you who maybe aren't chocolate lovers, we do have a lot of chocolate desserts. This one is great. I'm a chocolate lover, but this is also really delicious. So the lemon curd is so easy. So it says, again, in our 4-cup microwavable bowl, we're gonna whisk in 3 eggs, add the mix, and a half a cup of water. So let's get our 3 eggs in. 1, 2, ooh, runaway egg, and 3. All right, we got a shell in there. There we go. I do not claim to be a professional, guys. All right, we got our 3 eggs. Give that a little whisk. There we go. These are actually some very nice eggs. Not farm eggs, but they're quite bright yolked, which makes for beautiful curd. We're gonna add in a half a cup of water. I'm gonna keep whisking that along. And then we're gonna add in our mix. So this is so easy. Whisk, and then we're gonna microwave uncovered on high for 2 minutes. Whisking halfway through. And you can cook for an additional 30 seconds if you need. My microwave, probably not. And then you just add, if you want, I didn't last time, but I actually have real butter this time. You could add a tablespoon of butter after it's done cooking. That's it for the lemon curd, honestly. This is it. You mix it all together. You microwave it. You could do it on the stove as well. And then there are a multitude of ways you can use this product. You can make it to make a lemon cheesecake. I've seen that. You can make it into a lemon loaf or a lemon poppy seed loaf. There's a recipe online for that as well. And then of course my favorite, the original product, is to make it into these beautiful little tarts. So there we go. That's all mixed up. Once you mix it up, you're gonna let it sit in the fridge for an hour. And what I use to make the tarts, where did it go? Oh, my husband threw it in the recycling. So I just went ahead and I got these guys. Of course you could make your own tarts, but here, this is what I'm using. It fits perfectly, 12 tender flake tarts. I pre-baked them. So that's a little warm. This is that quarter sheet pan I was talking about. Quarter sheet pan liner. So I just cooked those up. So those are ready to go. Once that's cooked in the microwave and it sits in the fridge for 1 hour, I'm gonna take it out. I'm gonna put it into my Pyrex cup and I'm just gonna pour right into there. And then that's it. Honestly, it's that simple. And I'll show you the finished product because I made some the other day. And actually my husband figured out that he likes it right out of the freezer. So you could definitely keep it in the freezer for a nice treat, so you don't maybe eat all 12 like I would. So that's my lovely luscious lemon tart there. And then what I like to do, you could take some coconut whip, you could take some whipped cream, or you could grab some Cool Whip like this. You could get creative, do whatever you want, but I like a little Cool Whip on top. You could then take our summer berry or our Cocoa Crunch, or a tutti frutti topper. Put some of that on, and that is a very much healthier version. I'm not going to pretend this isn't dessert, but it is a healthier or better for you dessert that you can just have ready and sitting in the freezer ready to go. So there's my lemon tart with some summer berry and some whipped cream on top. What do you think, guys? I'm looking forward to eating one as my dessert tonight. So now our enchiladas are ready. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab those out of the microwave to show y'all how delicious they look. And here we go. See, some steam escaped and I got burnt there. So when you open this, actually, and the tabs aren't too hot. I grabbed it in the microwave, but when you open this, you should really open it with these vents away from you, and there you go, okay? So just to be safe, you don't want to obviously burn yourself, just like that, okay? What do we got here? Excited to get mine. Yes, yes. Now, take a look at that, my friends. So excited to eat that. I'm gonna plate one just to show you what that looks like when it comes out. Holy moly, I cannot wait to dig into that, because wow. Let's see. Grab my flipper and see if that's the right tool for the job. Ooh, there we go. Excellent. So you got three big guys still left there, but there is my enchilada. All right. And when we cut into that, it's just going to be this beautiful ooey gooey enchilada. You could put sour cream on top. You could put guacamole on the side. Like I said, you could put some shredded lettuce, some tomatoes, or ooey gooey queso, or a nacho cheese dip. Anything like that. The possibilities are really endless. So that's it. There's my enchilada. Super easy, right? Realistically, that takes 10 minutes from raw to ready. And then our tarts, which you could make up the insides, you know, whatever, and then make them, toss them in the freezer, and then you have 12 little desserts there ready to go whenever you want a little treat. All right. So I'm so excited. I'm going to eat my dinner. I wish I could share it all with you, but you'll just have to take my word for it. They're absolutely to die for, delicious, so easy. And, you know, whatever questions you have, please let me know. The link is up there for you to shop. Just make sure you choose your host when you do, so that she earns her rewards. And your host also needs at least one person to book a future party to unlock their maximum hostess reward. So, you know, even if you can't place an order tonight, that's fine. You can host and help them that way. And it is 100% free to do so. All right. Yes, and the link will be posted, and so will the catalog. All right. Any other questions? I will get right back to you. I'm going to eat and I'll pop back. All right. Excellent. I hope everyone enjoyed my demo. I hope you learned something new, and I cannot wait to get Epicure's good food real fast on your table and on tables of families all over Canada and the USA. Thank you very much, ladies. Have a lovely evening.